This success journey is one of the shortest success journey and a very different type of success journey. Why? So Daheem, he's supposed to be in a batch 4 that starts on 17th of April. That starts on 17th of April. So we discussed on Saturday. It was Saturday, right, Daheem?
Yes,
It was
it was
Saturday.
Saturday.
It was Saturday. It was day 5 of batch 3. So he said that I want to start. He shared me about his schedule. His schedule was very tough, right? He had certain things that in 1 week he can study, he can give his 100% time. Another week he could not study, he is busy. Said, okay, perfectly fine. So he did not join the day 5 class, by the way. He
Yeah.
did not join the day 5 class. He did not join day 6 class, but he started watching the recording. In the recording, he heard me saying, my birthday is 31st. He said to Sudha, now this is very close to my heart. Sir, he said, Sudha, I want to give this gift to Amit sir. I want to do PMP before his birthday.
Yeah.
Sudha said to me, said, for sure, Sudha, let's fast track him. This. If he does it, we can do that. And this guy started working, I don't know at what time. He did all the fast track, he did all the topics. I was looking at his score, I said, Sudha, he can do exam before my birthday. Then he did mock number 1. Sudha said to me, sir, can we book his? I said, no. I do not love my birthday that much that I let any student fail for that. That is not gonna happen. He did mock number 4. I said to the he can do it, but I need one more mock. He did mock number 5. I said to the let's book his exam. I do not want to lose his motivation. We booked the exam. He did a agile mock. He destroyed every single mock. And the man with the target after, like, if I even consider that in 7 days, or not maybe in 7 days, in 6 days, he's after the batch, he's certified PMP. Naeem,
Yeah.
extremely fabulous, extremely
Thank you
proud
so
of,
much.
right?
Thank you so
So
much.
it only happens because of he worked extremely hard. I want to put it here straightforward. What they do in WWE, like I used to watch wrestling a lot. Do not try this at home. So do not try to go into that. Even when he did, even when he did, we were very careful every single day. Sudha was asking, can we book? I said, no, I need this score. I need this score. I need this score. When we had that, I ran the Monte Carlo analysis. Said, okay, Sudha, it's all yours. Book the exam. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was not close eyes. Let's see what happened. It was carefully planned. There is no way he could have failed on the basis of scores he has given us. Okay.
Mm.
But he compressed entire 3 month in 7 days. So that is his hard work. And that is the customized roadmap. And that is the extreme follow-up dedication of Sudha and the team.
Exactly.
And the
Yeah.
second Daheem cleared, Daheem, when you sent it, it's a very interesting day. I was leaving office because there was some fire. So there was fire emergency. I was leaving office Sudha when Sudha message and Sudha sent me message. Here is your birthday gift, sir. That was a message of Sudha. Here is your birthday gift from both of us. And I immediately called first Daheem, but Daheem was busy somewhere, could not. Then Sudha, my first line was, thank you for the birthday gift. Thank you,
You're
Sudha.
welcome.
Thank you, Daheem. So before I go to Daheem, I want to go to Sudha. Sudha, this was an interesting journey. How would you say?
Yes, it was. Thank you. Thank you so much, Daim. I mean, we kept our word. I mean, you were motivated from day one. There's no doubt about it. And it was very clear. I mean, uh, when I told you, like, Amir sir's birthday is on 31st, you said, yes, I'm going to clear before that. He
Yeah.
had that drive. I mean, this date motivated him actually. So I'm so glad that we could do it well before time. And of course, Daim has worked extremely hard. He is a working professional and he could dedicate only 8 to 10 hours out of his sleep. He has sacrificed his sleep. I can clearly say that. For at least a week, he must not have slept properly. I'm sure about it. But
Yeah, that's why I slept like 12 hours yesterday, so I couldn't sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Daheem, to the stage, start from where you know me. Because I did not know this guy. Okay, and this is the interesting thing. It was the first conversation, and Daheem, I was in Uber. And I was talking to you.
Yes, it was
Well,
an Uber. Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
remember
I
that it
immediately
was an Uber.
when I sat in the Uber, I started the call with him. And when I
Yeah.
reached in the office, he had already paid that. And he told me explicitly, today I cannot join the class. I said, okay, that's fair. I'll give you a task. So Dahim, over to you. Please share your journey.
Thank you so much, Amir. It's all because of you and your team. I still remember like when you called me, it was Saturday and you told me like I'm sitting in Uber, I'm going into the office. And from there, like I planned it. There was some doubts which you cleared to me like yeah, I can do it. It's all for everyone. Yeah, maybe I'm good enough to start the PMP exam, or maybe I'm good enough I can pass it. And I also told you, like as you said, that I won't be able to join the class, but you told me like everything is available and there will be a follow-up. So Miss Sudha was always following even for my in start I even didn't know that like she's living in USA. I thought like she's somewhere from the Middle East, so I am sending her the messages, and even in the night she's responding, and then I came to know, oh, she's also from USA. But it was really nice journey. The I would say like the PMP handbook, it was super nice, easy to understand. I'm not that kind of a person who like to read the book a lot, but it gives you an idea, and then your videos and the lectures, it's super nice. Plus, like the simulator, when I started, I would say like when I was taking the exam, it's one of the best simulator, I would say. Like it gives you when if you go through the simulator very carefully, and when you are solving the exam, it will be really helpful. And when you joined the class, it's you was also like guiding someone. It's for me, I would also say like it's 85 or 80 minutes from the part one, then take a deep breath for 10 minutes, relax, and then 72 I would say, and then it was 70 minutes. But whole exam I cleared it like I was left with 5 6 minutes. Plus, also, I would say, like when I was attempting the exam, yeah, there will be some questions you are not, you won't get quickly, like, okay, how can I solve it? So, in my opinion, it was my trick or my tip that I didn't waste my time. I moved to the next one immediately. Okay, if I'm not gripping the question or answer, just move to the next one and we can do it like in review. Sometimes, like if you are not getting, if things are not getting in your mind, maybe in the later question answers you can get back after reviewing it. So it was really good, and whole credit goes to you and your team. And yeah, you also mentioned, yeah, I saw you first time, like I was following your post, but one of my colleague Zaki, he's living over here in Sweden. So when I saw his post, like he has done it, and then I was like, okay, yeah, I can text him and I can ask some questions. So then I asked you the questions, and the very next day we talked, and I have like everything was clear to me.
Yeah, it was meant to be. As they say, it was meant to be. Okay.
Yeah.
Dahim, to be very frank, it is one of the fastest PMP has ever anyone done. Okay. From zero to end. This is one of the fastest PMP that anyone has ever done. I want to understand which all of them, because when I put it on LinkedIn, and other people will not believe that someone can do 7 PMP. Other people in secondary, my students will not believe. Like Paul immediately messaged me, sir, how to clear in 7 days. This is basically true. Okay. So without any context with that, how you were able to manage that very important question, how many hours you dedicated? You said that I heard it, Sudha said it, because you were not sleeping and all those things. So actually, how many hours you were giving into that?
I would say like when I started with the lectures, like for the, let's say for the every topic, it was, I'm not kind of a person who likes to study a lot, or would say there were, first of all, there were the videos and the lectures were always already there. So usually start, let's say if I remember, I think it was fundamentals when first time I contacted Sudha, and she said like, yeah, just go through the video. So I just went through the video. After that, like I went through the handbook pages like 2 times, and then I immediately start doing the questions. And in my what I observed, like yeah, in my opinion, everybody thinks like when you will be 100% ready, you will be start attempting it. So in in my world, there is no perfection. So I usually say like, yeah, start doing it. And I was going back and forth. It wasn't time frame. It wasn't something that, yeah, somebody is looking at you. So I was, even if I'm not remembering everything, I just open the book and take a look. So I can do, when I was doing RCA, I was also looking at the handbook, like, okay, if I can remember. Rest the time, I would say I was giving some time. Some days I was giving much more time, because in the office, when I don't have like too much task, I start reading. And when approximately, I would say like 5 hours or 6 hours was there every day I was giving. And when I start doing mock and all those exams, then I was like, okay, when it was weekend, I was attempting it after taking a break of like 1 hour, and I was doing it, okay, so I can have like a time management skill. And because that was the thing which was something, yeah, I need to be mastered on it. If you will be spending much more time in other phases, then it will be much difficult.
Yeah, and I would like to add here that all the hymns doubts were like, how can I bring this to the work that I'm doing? All his doubts were like very practical. I mean, okay, a stakeholder engagement plan. How do I, he will always associate it with the real life examples. That was really good.
Exactly.
Actually, yeah.
Mm. Okay, perfectly fine, guys. The reason why I asked him to come today, not yesterday, so that you can ask your questions. I know you have all the questions, all the queries, a disbelief. How can someone clear PMP in 7 days? Here is in front of you. That's why I asked him to come in the class instead of doing it alone. Okay, Faraz Man is asking, he must have been sleepless for many nights. Yes, he said so.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else we have in the chat box? Congratulations. Please tell us the trick. Your story is motivating and moving. So, any trick?
Yeah, that I already do. I'm not kind of a person that who will be studying too much. When there is a lecture or video, I would say like start looking at it and then start reading. Then it's up to you. You can read first and can take a look at the video or the lecture. It's something how it fits you, and then start imitating, like goes to the question. There is no perfect moment. If you keep on saying, yeah, I have to memorize everything, I have to make a notes of everything, no, it won't be. Just start doing the questions. And when you will make mistakes, I still remember when I sent Sudha like the first time the fundamentals, it was just, if I would say like even less than 50%, and I was like, yeah, what is this? And so then when you will start analyzing where did you make mistakes, what was it, how you studied it, then you will memorize it, and then you will jump to the next conclusion. And yeah,
Thank you.
this is my tip or trick if it's worked for everyone.
Okay. Just you have seen the videos and started question answers, or you are also doing the RCA?
I was doing the RCA.
You
Yes,
are.
he was
It's
doing.
super important. I would say like, why did you choose it? Then you can relate it actually. Then you remember it. For me, at least, if I made a mistake and if you relate it to even a practical thing or even you discuss it, yeah, then I always remember
He
it.
did every RCA, sir.
Yes.
You did.
I won't let that skip.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of question did come in the exam? Girish is asking. Did you get question related to graphs, cost, formulas? Which type of question?
It was, as you said, like 70% was agile. Then it was stakeholders, communication, risk. It touched everything, but graph question was just one. And then there was drag and drop, combining the scenarios. If I remember correctly, it was just 5 or 6 questions.
Hmm. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
And
For
one thing always says, like, even if you have in the whole time, if you are not getting or if you are stuck to one question, don't like stuck to it. Even if like 5 questions you don't know it in continuous, don't get afraid. Yeah, skip it. You can get, don't waste time on that, because you eventually, when someone has done all the simulator and all the mock tests, he or she will be get on that point where you can go back and review. So it's completely fine.
okay.
No need to afraid of anything.
This
Yes,
question,
this was
the
yes,
Ishwar,
this was a strategy that
yeah.
we decided from the beginning that he shouldn't wait too much on one question.
Okay.
Exactly.
This question, what Ishwar just asked, I actually answered one of the lead I got, that how, like, when I talk to somebody, he said, I have 25 years of experience, it will be very easy for PMP for me. I said, nah, it will be more difficult for you, right? So how did your background help you in your PMP journey?
Well, th that's what I said. Like, even Sudha has told me first day, if I remember correctly, I told Sudha like I need to memorize everything, and she said, no, you just have to make your concepts. In my opinion, nowadays, everybody where if anyone is working, he or she in any company, they are following the agile mindset. So in my company, let's say there are like 10 minutes of meeting every day in the morning, stand-ups, and then if they need a person who is a master in one thing, and then they need to be knowledge something. So all those things I relate it. Okay, yeah, this can be go there, this can be a practical thing, this can I relate to my 10 minutes of meeting, this meeting can be relate to this situation, and in this scenario. So it's more easier for me, and I would say like it's more easier for everyone if you relate it to some practical example rather than like just memorizing it. I'm not good at memorizing things or cramming things. I'm not good at it.
Okay, okay. So for Usman asking, were there many such scenario questions in the exam? All questions should be scenario based. So were there
It was
questions who are not scenario based?
No, it was more than it was scenario based, but there was, yeah, as you asked, was there any calculations? No, there was no calculation. I haven't got any, if I remember correctly, because I asked even Sudha about it, how if there will be calculation, how I will be doing
I said
calculations, and
skip it.
yeah, it was like, yeah, there was no calculations. I still
I
remember
said
there
if
was
you get calculation, you must skip it because you don't waste time on
this
that.
time, yeah.
Okay. Were
So
the
there was no
question,
calculation.
Javeria is asking, were the questions similar to one you did in the mock and simulator, or they were different?
It was, I would say, like the simulator is really, really good. The scenarios when you are doing it, it's not, I would say, I won't say like it was 100%, but yeah, it will help you to eliminate the options or go back and forth. It makes you super, super easy. If you are someone has gone to simulator, I would really say like simulator is super, super nice and it's really helpful.
Now, this question I was waiting someone to ask it. Right? Two
Yeah.
questions I was waiting. One was, of course, which Paul asked, did you do RC? Because everyone will immediately think, right?
Yes.
So, guys, let me put it this way. Daheem was forcing me, Sudha was forcing me. We have to do PMP before that. And I was stopping at every single
Every point. Yes, I know, I know.
interval. I was stopping it because why? Other people who have done it before, like I had students who clear PMP in 5 7 days. Most of my facilitators who joined, they are like this, including Sudha. They cleared in like 10 days, 11 days, 2 weeks. Sudha, how many days you cleared?
11, I think.
11.
11,
So,
11.
but they took first training. They took the 6 days training, and after that, then you are a different guy. Okay, you never took that training. So I was putting so many barriers, but they crossed all the barriers. So this question I was expecting. How many total question do you think you did in 7 days? Tala is asking.
I would say like it was mocks. It was mock. First, it was people one, four, five, and then 180 was one, four, and five. Then there was SA two, and then Elite three, if I remember correctly. But
So let me
every
summarize it.
time when I'm
Yeah.
sending, sorry,
No, no, let me summarize what he's saying. 180, 180, 180. That's in simulator. So then 180 for agile.
SA2.
That is 720 straightforward question. Elite 3 is 200, Sudha.
Yes, yes.
yeah, correctly.
720 plus 200, 920 questions.
Plus
Then
Mm,
people 145,
145, that's another 180. So
180.
1100, 1200 are these questions, which he
yeah,
did on, separately apart from topic questions.
Yes,
yeah, yeah,
Am I right?
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
This is basically him does not know and you guys does not know. We have 6 to 7 type of roadmaps. This is roadmap number one. If you get 75% above in people one, we go with the people four. If you get more than 65 in people four, you go for a people five. Then you go to mock number one. He got above 60, 75%. Go into mock four, mock five, agile. That is the roadmap. So
Road.
For you, mostly Sudha does not do it. I always said for you, Sudha actually followed the roadmap number one.
Yeah.
Right, Sudha?
No, no random followed here.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
random. No, that is not in the random.
Yeah, yeah, that's not in roadmap one.
Roadmap. So each, thank you very much for that, Sudha, that you did follow the roadmap. So each question, I have to put barrier for Sudha.
Yes.
Each question answers while attending you related to your work related. That makes okay. Paul is asking. So each question answer while you are doing in the exam. Did you relate it to work base that made you helpful to do it, or you were just thinking from the PMI mindset?
I would say like it, if you have a PMI mindset, then you are relating it to everything. So it will be both things. I won't. It's not something like just a PMI mindset. When you are studying, you already have a PMI mindset, and then you are relating it in your company for easier remembering. I would say it's yeah.
Yes, that's one way that he did. The
Yeah.
him every question, every doubt that he had, he was always relating to
Mm.
the scenarios that he will come up with a scenario that he has in his office and say, "How do I apply this scenario here?" or something like that. That was how he used to ask all his doubts.
Yeah. Okay. So what was your average score in the mocks? He was going above 70.
All above
Yeah,
70.
he was going above 70. That's why he got that roadmap. Na? Like this is what I call fast track roadmap, right? Because he was getting 70 plus, we were moving it with that pace. So I have students who are getting 40%, so they have a different roadmap.
Yeah.
Right. For example, I just had a call with one of the student. It is his fourth attempt tomorrow. He came to me after failing three time and then 1 year break he had to take. So we are doing with he did like 10,000 plus questions. Okay, so he will be clearing it with that thing. So everyone is different into that. You are
Okay.
genius, you are extraordinary, without any doubt. Any final words that you want to share to him?
All the best, Dahim. I think you should
Thank
go
you
for
so much.
PGMP.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much to
PGMP is
Amir
your
and
next
Sudha.
yeah.
target. You
I
should aim
that
for
that we
PGMP.
will talk about the him
Yeah.
after the call. I'll call you. Go for, as Sudha is saying, go for PGMP for that, because you are someone who must have under their back, right? Those
Thank you so much.
certifications. And thank you, Dahim. Thank you everyone for
Thank you so
joining.
much, everyone. Thank you.
And
Thank
thank you for the
you.
smallest journey, Sudha.